So I see you guys decided to join me for part 2. And let's see if your questions have been answered. Let's finish off with the last 2 questions from Facebook and then go straight on to the Twitter and see if we can answer most, if not all of them questions in 15 minutes. So, shabba labba ding dong, bada 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 ding ding ding, 299, please. Anyway, just this funny song I heard earlier. Ashton asked me, right, and if I repeat the questions, because you've all asked me, I will just read out your name. He says, Ashton said, does it take long to write the lyrics? Well, with the Giroud one, it just came in, I was playing, well, it's true, funny story, I was just playing Xbox, and it came into my head, and I was like, will I remember it, no, so I just went downstairs, got my camera and that ready, and just recorded me doing it, because it just pops into your head. When it pops into your head and it's so simple like that, then it's easy. It takes within seconds, it just comes into your head. But the other ones, if you just think of a line, you got to add onto it, build onto it, so it takes about an hour but if you don't have the patience to do it, which to be honest I do, but when I'm just sat there for a while and I'm getting agitated, I just want to talk to you guys and watch people's videos. And because I like, if you've got, any of you have got YouTube and you want me to see your videos, just tell me and I'll watch them, because I like watching other people's, and I'll tell you honestly what I think. But anyway, yeah, so about an hour, unless they just come into my head. Angus asked me, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much better than Arsenal or Liverpool? To be honest, a minus 100, because Liverpool may have had 18 Premier League, well, not 18 Premier League, but 18 league titles. Oh, whippy do. Oh, we may have 5 Champions League. Oh, but you never won the Premier League, have you? And to be honest, we've got something you haven't got: a golden Premier League trophy. You haven't even got a Premier League trophy, so yeah, and we can get into top 4. You haven't been able to do that for the past 4 years. It's amazing how time goes by, don't it? Yeah. Anyway, let's get on to Twitter now, shall we? Mikey asked me, Xbox or PS3? I've had them both. PS3, shit. Xbox, will I win? Fred Walton asked me, why did you start making chants? Simply for views. I was just wanting to try and see if I can get a couple of views, you know? Just, I don't know why. I don't even, now looking back, if I was just going to get views and I was doing one video, why would I just get views? Just for one video, it seems a bit pointless, to be honest, but carried it on. And anyway, not Oliver Elrude. Who is the hottest woman on earth right now? Well, to be honest, I don't really want to choose a celebrity, because you're never gonna have a chance with them unless you're famous, because they're just money grabbing cunts. But if I had to choose, Katy Perry or Tulisa. Anyway, one of them, but there is some hotter people I've got on Facebook, and they are pretty fit, and I think they're hotter than them, but I'm not mentioning names because some people might get a bit upset with me. Yeah, and I don't really want that, do I? Anyway, Gavin Ryan asked me, and this is a great question, one of my favourites. What advice do you give us if we want to start a YouTube? Right, here's what you do. You be yourself. You don't give a shit what people say. You ignore the haters. In fact, if you want to use the haters for something, use them for your inspiration to get more videos. Because they can't really hate you because they don't know you. And if they're just wasting time sitting there hating on you on a fucking computer for something you like doing and you're passionate about and you care about, then they're just fucking thick in the head. What else? Just be yourself, as I've said. Try use your own material. Don't copy other people, and try do things other people haven't done. That's why I done chants, but my chants are no more, I'm afraid. Just 3 left. Bit disappointing, but I'm sure I'll bring them back. I'm just gonna might just have a break from them. But I just hope I don't do any more. Just so shit. Anyway. Sam asked me, who is your favourite Arsenal player of all time? This is really easy. And to be honest, it's Freddie Lundberg, and then it's Ian Wright, and then it's Thierry Henry, then it's Dennis Bergkamp. But my favourite is Freddie Lundberg. I just loved him. I loved him. He was an amazing player. I really liked Freddie Lundberg. He was a quality player. I don't know what's happened to him. I know he went off somewhere. Like, he had that injury. I know he had to have an injection in his foot before he played. When he played his last couple of seasons for Arsenal, an injection for his foot because he wasn't very well. Anyway, Tim asked, just wondering, where do you get all your musical inspiration and inspired chants and songs from? Wow, my songs, I get them from Eminem. All I listen to is Eminem. My rap. He's my biggest idol, really. I like Eminem. But my chants, really, is that I can't remember who it is. But there's a guy on YouTube, and he did this Arsenal chant / rap, and it was amazing. And he just inspired me to make a chant video to get views, and then I carried it on. He was one of my biggest idols. Ryan asked, can you ever follow back hashtag Gunners? No, I did all my following yesterday. You're a bit too late. Sorry. We can have a shout out. Hi Ryan. Anyway, Chim Jarud asked, tits or arse? Definitely tits. No doubt about it. The arse is alright as well, but tits, definitely gotta have a tits. Small tits, fuck off. Big tits, nice. But I don't like big tits, to be honest. I like medium sized, average, tits. I just don't like really small ones where they're just flat chested. I like a little bit. But if I loved the girl, then I wouldn't really give a shit, to be honest. It's just if I was looking at someone in the street, then I would, and they flat chest, I would just turn away and I would, ugh. But if it was my girlfriend or someone I liked, I wouldn't really give a shit if I loved them. I wouldn't care. But anyway, down to the nearest 10,000. How many fans have Emirates have caught onto your songs? To be honest, mate, I've had people tell me quite a few people sung them in their area. Now, you can hear them singing, but you can't hear how many. You don't know how many singing them. So, I don't know. Let's just say, for argument's sake, 10, 20,000. I don't know. But until the guy sends me another video, then I won't. I will be able to tell a bit more then, because they would have grown on. And because I won't be doing any more, so they'll just be going back to them and listening to them, and they'll be getting into their heads. So, yeah, anyway, next question is from Matt Woods. Who would you most like Wenger to sign if money was no object? Minus Messi, Ronaldo, Iniesta, and Xavi. To be honest, guys, there's one person who would love to come to Arsenal. The only club he would ever come back to. The only reason he left to go to Barcelona, he would never gone to any other club. Cesc Fabregas. Always in my heart, mate. You're there. And I believe, and he knows he's coming back one day. We know he's coming back one day. He wants to come back one day. And he was kind when he had his interview when he went to Barcelona. He said, thanks to Arsene Wenger and everything. Anyway, I've got to get on. I've got about 7 minutes left. Anyway, would you rather fight... Dan asked me, would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck? Just getting this now. It's a trick question, isn't it? Because 100 duck-sized horses is 100... is a horse. And 1 horse-sized duck. I would like to fight them both. Anyway, Liam Toon. In terms of milkshakes, how's the weather in Gypsies? Sorry about that, but does that look like I'm living in a caravan? To be honest, did that little clip? I don't even know what I showed you, but does that look like I'm living in a caravan? Anyway, come on, get on. Matt asked me again. No, sorry. Anyway, let me get back up to these flipping questions. They're all on about now my video where I said I wouldn't do it any chance. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Here goes Matt Woods. Yes, said, name your best Arsenal 11. What is your personal favourite chant? Are you a fan of Arsene Wenger? If not, who to replace him? I'm a fan of Arsene Wenger, but if anyone had to replace him, Jose Mourinho, because he would get our club back up there. He would know what to do. He would demand the money, and he would demand to spend it. What is your personal favourite chant? Don't have one, mate. I don't really like any of my chants, but if I had to choose one, I would not go for the Oliver Giroud one just because he's seen it, because I just don't really like it too much, to be honest. I would my one probably go for Santi Cazorla. Touch to the left, a touch to the right. Santi Cazorla makes Tottenham look shite. Well, you can say it to anyone, makes you look shite, makes any, yeah. I'm gutted about RSK since you. And what am I going to venture here? A bit more of these like kind of vlogs, but I'm not talking about what I'm doing. I'm just talking about general stuff and football and stuff. Reviews and post-match reviews with some of the fans on Skype. Just loads of stuff like that. Watch my last video and you'll see. Have I ever had sex? Oh, that last one was from Sam. Have you had sex? Alex asked me, mate. I have. Anyway, Matt Woods, flipping out, Matt. You're on fire, mate. You might get a follow out of this. Fave fast food. How hot do you like your Nando's? Who is your dream woman? Favourite subject at school? Favourite subject at school? Other than sport, because I was more of a runner and a footballer. I would go for maths, because I love maths. I can add up really quick. How hot do I like my Nando's? I've never really had Nando's, to be honest. I don't like them. But how hot do I like my food? If that was a question, I like it hot, very hot. Favourite fast food? Curry, stir fry. Yeah. And my dream woman, to end this part 2 of part 3, my dream woman would have to be, if you're going on to celebrities, no. Man, you ask so many hard questions. My dream woman, I don't know who my dream woman would be, really. My dream woman, nice, kind, caring, a sweetheart, really, and pretty, got a nice personality, and just likes football and likes to chat and all this, and not one that's like a slut and posts half naked pictures of herself on the internet. I don't like that stuff. Even if you on my Facebook and I saw a picture of you, I would not even look at it. I'll just remove you as a friend. I don't have time for that, man. Especially when you're like, what, 12 and you're just posting naked stuff. I don't know, but my dream woman, yeah, bit just about my size, can have a laugh, and all this, and doesn't mind football and sports and all that, supports you, and also, yeah, wouldn't mind, even if they don't play it, just giving you a game on the good old Xbox. So this has been it for part 2. Please watch part 3, and you will see the last of the questions for my first ever Q&A. See you all next time. Peace.